special surprise for you. We have Representative Rashida Tlaib ready to speak. Welcome, Representative Tlaib. Thank you. Hi. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I know they want me to face there, but your courage being out here is so important. For me as a mother to see DC schools today, it's too unsafe to allow children to play outside today. That's where we're at now because we're not moving with the urgency that is needed. So thank you for being out here. You know, the White House needs to understand this is not only a climate emergency and a climate crisis, but the fact of the matter is corruption needs to stop. Instead of the fossil fuel industry inside, right now, the White House drafting these bills, it should be the people of the United States. It should not be corporations that fueled with profit and corporate greed, because corporate greed is killing us every single day. You know, I grew up in Southwest Detroit where I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal that my friends have gotten asthma, respiratory issues. I thought it was normal that it smelled like that. I thought it was normal to have trucks rumbling by my park where we played or schools. It's not normal. It's not normal to play outside and come inside and smell like rotten eggs because of the hydrogen sulfide. It's not normal for us to have literally notices saying you can't play outside today. It's too polluted. All I keep thinking about is all the children in my district right now having asthma attacks because of this. Because we're not moving with urgency. Because people are paying for access to the White House. They're paying to write these bills. Time is up. This is a crisis that is not going anywhere. It's just getting worse, and we need to move with the urgency that is needed. Because we have a right to breathe clean air, and we shouldn't have to beg the president or any administration to do something about it. We shouldn't have to get arrested to breathe clean air. We shouldn't have to sit there and push for the human dignity that we deserve. Enough. Enough. You know, I keep telling people, how many more scientists, how many more times you got to study this? I'm tired of getting studied, y'all. I'm tired of them coming back and saying, you're right. Black and brown communities are on the front lines. They're literally dying, getting sick, while we don't even have universal health care, while many are going bankrupt because of public health impact. Do you know what one asthma attack can do to a whole family because of bills that come? It's time. It's time to say no more. Mountain Valley Pipeline should have never been part of the debt crisis deal. Ever. Ever. Let me tell you something. What the hell does a pipeline have to do with reducing the deficit? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Don't tell me this is about the deficit. This is not about reducing. This is about making more money for the folks that literally profit off of pollution in our country, in this world. It's enough. It is. Corporate greed is a disease in our country, and you all are on the front lines in making sure we can stop it. It shouldn't be this hard to say we deserve clean water. We deserve communities where we can walk out with our kids and not worry about an asthma attack. We shouldn't sit there and wait and test and look at this and say this is normal. I mean, you got right-wing people saying, well, China got this all the time, and India and all these. What are you talking about? That is not how you're supposed to be talking about it. This is a global crisis. If anything, many of those countries have showed us what doing nothing looks like. If anything, look at them. They're suffering right now because of it. And we're suffering now. I know my community, we haven't met Clean Air Act standards in so long. You know, when I hear my staff say, I got a headache just walking outside, we can't normalize that. We can't normalize indigenous communities literally being wiped out again because of people sitting there wanting to open up pipelines and destroy communities. You know, you all got to continue to speak truth to power. You got to all continue to speak this truth, because I'm telling you, those that have access to the White House, they don't care about us. They just care about the profit and the bottom line. They don't care. They don't care that we got a broken healthcare system. They don't care that I got to go to these various schools and they got no clean water coming out of their fountains. They don't care. They don't care that all of this is just continuing to, again, destroy our planet in a way that I don't know if we can come back from. So thank you all for being out here. You know, my team came up with Down with MVP, No Fossil Fuel. You guys know that song? Does anybody, nobody knows this song. Down with MVP, go fossil fuel. No, go fossil fuel. Free. I got it, Mackenzie. That's why I got young people on my team. It's down with MVP, go fossil free. You guys, where is the DJ? We need like the background sound. Anyways, I cannot thank you all enough. Y'all, when people were talking about this over a decade ago, and I was in the State House and advocating, and they're saying this is a climate emergency, this is a climate crisis. We got to declare this as a climate emergency. They've been talking about this for decades. It's time, y'all. We're in the middle of this day. This was all scheduled before all of this. And look at us. If there is no higher spirit telling us that something has to happen, I don't know what, I mean, look at this. Today, children can't play outside at school in this heat. They can't come outside because of all this. We have a right to breathe clean air, y'all. We have a right to demand to save our earth and where we all live and breathe and raising our families and so much more. So please continue to speak truth to power, continue to demand it. And President Biden, we all are out here because we want you to do the right thing. We want you to declare a climate emergency and do the right thing. And please, let's focus on making sure that corporate greed is not the driver of policies in our country. That's the only way we're going to continue to get sicker, and our communities to continue to get poorer, and communities and families getting divided because of this. So thank you all so much, and thank you again, the courage of those that are standing behind me. You all inspire me every single day. You credibility for myself, and so many of others have been saying this on the House floor, all over our communities. This girl from Southwest Detroit is with you. I can tell you, I never ever thought that I would be here saying something like this to you all, is that we deserve clean air. Because I really grew up as a 6-7-year-old girl thinking it was normal. It was normal. It's not normal.